what you have to observe first? Pattern. Select any one pattern, right, on the kit. So you will get the pattern. So adjust the time per division, right? So stop it the waveform. What we have to do? The smallest beat, smallest voltage duration is the duration of the one bit. So that is the TB. So we have to measure the TB. How to measure the TB? Press the cursor. Keep it the source on channel 1 because it is a yellow color signal. So press the X1 to keep it the start of the bit. This is the start of the bit. This one is the end of the bit. So press the X2. Second cursor. Keep it at the end of the bit. Once it is the end of the bit, so X1 and X2, the difference is the 260 microsecond, and the frequency is the 1 upon 260 microsecond. That is the FB is the 3.846 kilohertz. You adjust it. It may be changed somewhat. Right, around 250 microsecond. So 4 kilohertz is the FB. Right. Once it is over, so pattern, what we have to do? Pattern, you have to connect to generate the even and odd data. Right? Connect it to the even and odd data. Here you will get the even and odd data.
Odd data.
Right? You can observe that odd data. So what we have to do? We will take the two CRO, two channels. So this is the odd data. So odd data is at channel 1. Right? So this is the even data and this is the
Odd data.
This is the odd data, this is the even data. So as per our logic, it is generated. You just observe it that. Logic you know very well. Right? So once you get the odd and even data, what we have to do? You have to connect the odd data to the multiplier of the odd. This is the 1496 is the multiplier with the sign, odd data and sign, right? Sine wave is internally connected, so you have to connect it the generated odd data. Here is the odd data to that multiplier, and even data you have to multiply with the even data multiplier. Cos is internally connected, right? How to observe that these are the carriers. Two carriers is required in Qpsk. You just observe the carrier frequency. Adjust the time per division. Right. This is the carrier frequency. Right. And how to measure the frequency? So channel to 15.67, whichever is the maximum, around the 16 kilohertz something. You will get the carrier frequency for sine and cosine. Also measure the voltage peak to peak 700 something millivolt. Right? So for both you will observe that. Right? Once the carrier frequency is observed, then this multiplier 1496 multiply the odd data to the sine, and here at point A you will get the BPSK of the odd data, and here at point B you will get the BPSK of the even data. You can observe that also. So you connected the even data here and output of the multiplier, right? Adjust this. So you can see the phase shift, right? At the transition, this is the BPSK of the odd data and their BPSK. Odd data we multiply with the sign, right? Same you can observe at a point B, right, for the even data. And when we add these two, you will get the Qpsk signal. You can observe the Qpsk signal also here, right? So I will remove this one, right? So this is the QPSK signal. You can see the phase shift, right? You can see the phase shift. This is the QPSK signal. Now the external is asked, okay, what is the phase difference, right? How much phase is changing, right? That we have to observe. So how we observe that? So you have to connect the any one carrier, right, and the QPSK signal, right, for channel 1 and channel 2. Then run it. Then go to the menu, press the X, right? If this shape is represent, it is a start from 90 degree, not 90 degree phase shift, pi by 4 phase shift of the multiple of pi by 4. And 5 by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4. This represent the 3 pi by 4 and the 5 pi by 4. What pi by 4 and the 5 pi by 4. And this one represent, this pattern is represent the 5 pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4. This is the Lisa JS pattern, right? So that is it. Phase difference is a 90 degree, but the phase is started from the pi by 4 to 7, multiple of the pi by 4. Once it is over, then external will ask the spectrum, show the spectrum. So what we have to do? We have to go first make it default. So connect it QPSK signal to the channel 1, right? QPSK signal is the channel 1. Then next what you have to do? Maths. Press the operation FFT, right? So we don't want the channel 2. Press it channel 2 so that